Hello. Let us see today one of the important topic that is called rotation of a rod in the horizontal plane. Concept of rotation of rod in the horizontal plane. Okay, let us imagine that the density of the rod is nothing but rho and length of rod is nothing but L, which is allowed to rotate about some rotation axis as shown in the figure. Let the angular velocity is omega. Now in the given case, imagine that we are considering a smallest elemental length of what? Dx on the rod. Then under such a condition, the centripetal force, that is nothing but tension in the rod, is given by T is equal to integration of, what is the observation distance here we are taking? X. So x into omega square into, you have to write down dm. Starting from what are the limits from? So starting limits is nothing but x to L. L is nothing but total length we are taking. Therefore x to L we have to take. What is dm we have to explore. This is equals to integration of x to L, x into omega square of dm is nothing but what you write down? Density of the material is constant. Volume is nothing but what? Cross section area of the rod is nothing but A into elemental length of dx we have to consider. Therefore upon doing this particular integration, we get an answer that is rho A omega square by 2 into x integration will be x square by 2. Therefore, I wrote 2. X square is there, and the limits are starting from running from where to where? X to L. Upon substitution, we got rho A omega square by 2 of we can write down as L square minus x square. So we got the value of what? Tension in the given particular rod. Now, so this is the result 1. Second result. What is the normal stress in the given problem? So normal stress is given by stress in the transverse direction or normal stress. Nothing but what you write down on a tension in the system per cross section area. Therefore, when you try to divide it by area or area comes here, then you can write down as rho omega square by 2 into L square minus x square. Using this particular formula, one can determine stress in the problem. Because you see, in this particular case, the rod is right now rotating. So therefore, no doubt that is, in this particular case, there is a chance for elongation in the system. So the elongation is given by, how to find out elongation? Let in this particular system, we imagine that what this is the original length dx. Now, upon rotation, because of the force, what happened? It just elongated up to here. Elongation is nothing but what? dy of that particular unit or element what we are considering. Such how many elements are there? N number of elements are available in the given case. That means the dx element expands up to here. Initial dx, now final dx expands. The expansion of the element is nothing but dy. So therefore, in the given case, stress is equals to change in length, that is nothing but dy by elongation is nothing but what here? Dx we have to take. And we know that standardly, Young's modulus of the material y is equal to, what is the formula? So I'm sorry, this is called strain. So what's the formula for Young's modulus? Y is equal to, you can write down as stress by strain. We can write down. Already we got a stress. Substitute the value of stress and strain in the equation. So Young's modulus y is equal to, you can write down as what? Rho omega square by 2 of L square minus x square whole divided by strain. What is the value of strain we got here? Dy by dx. So dy by dx. Upon rearranging the elements, you can write down as what? Dy, nothing but expansion of the smallest element, dy. That's what we got. That dy is equal to, you can write down as rho omega square by 2y. Y is nothing but what? Young's modulus, which is a fixed quantity for the given material, into what we write down? L square minus x square into dx we can write down. Now full-fledgedly, I would like to find out the total value. So total elongation is how much? That means we have to do what? Integration on the both sides. When you do the integration on both sides, what are the limits? So limits are nothing but what? 0 to L are the limits. Total length of the rod we are doing. So in that case, 0 to y is the total expansion. Therefore, the value of y is equal to, in the given case, upon solving this entire formula, we will get rho omega square by 2y of, you can write down as L cube minus L cube by 3 we can write down. Because integration of x square is nothing but x cube by 3. L square is constant quantity, only dx is there. Integration of dx means x only we can take. So therefore upon substitution we got this limits. Upon cancellation we got the final answer for the total elongation of the rod, that is given by rho omega square L cube by, here 3 will be remains, therefore we can write down as 3y, we can write down like this. So this is going to the elongation of the system. Thank you.